Welcome to Loyalty TV series. Matter the things they happen, and I've always maintained this. And this particular news that I'm going to read to you is from the Mirror, and it says that TV model avoids jail after admitting to making false rape claim against AC Milan captain Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez, yes, this be the story where right now everybody they talk about it. That child, the woman who falsely accused Theo Hernandez of rape has been given a 6-month suspended jail sentence, and it dey burst my mind. And I will take you through the story for you to know what the Mirror is reporting. This is Loyalty TV series. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we are doing on this platform. So let's get into the story. TV model avoids jail after admitting making a false rape claim against international footballer. AC Milan left back in France international Theo Hernandez was accused of rape by TV model Louisa Kramleva in 2017, with court proceedings coming to an end on Wednesday. A TV model has been handed a suspended prison sentence and fine after admitting to making a false rape claim against AC Milan defender Theo Hernandez. Luisa's Kramleva's lawyer called in sick at the last minute ahead of her rescheduled trial, alleging a medical emergency and forcing a suspension as public prosecutors tried to get her jailed for 2 years on conviction. The Russian-born beauty opted to stay away from the court in the Costa del Sol capital of Malaga at the time, so she didn't have to face the waiting media. Okay, so let's go on. On Thursday, court officials confirmed Kramleva had been handed a 6-month suspended jail sentence and fine €1,500 after striking a hush-hush plea bargain deal with the public prosecutors and admitting perjuring herself by claiming France international Theo Hernandez, 27, raped her in the back of a Porsche outside a Marbella nightclub. The 28-year-old has been warned she will be made to do time if she reoffends in the next 2 years after being formally convicted of a crime of making a false criminal complaint. The plea bargain deal is understood to have been rubber-stamped last November following talks between her defense lawyer and state prosecutors, but it was only made public today in a 5-page written sentence. Kramleva's conviction brings to an end a near 7-year saga which began on June 4, 2017. The real estate boss's daughter, who forged a name for herself on Spanish TV reality and dating shows between modeling assignments, prompted a police probe by accusing Hernandez of an early hours rape in a French Porsche Cayenne parked outside a Glitz Marbella nightclub where they had been both partying. Investigators took just 2 days to halt their probe after viewing CCTV car park cameras showing she had fallen to the ground accidentally and instead of being pushed out of the car after forced sex as she had claimed. Police are also believed to have obtained a phone message sent the Marseille-born 2 hours after the supposed rape, asking him repeatedly when he was going home with her. Attacking left back Hernandez, capped 35 times by France at senior level, was never arrested before a court dismissed a rape claim and police started preparing a case against her. She was charged with making a false criminal complaint following her arrest in January 2020 on a warrant after she failed to answer court summons. So this be the news. Where they go on, where we have to bring you. Now let me continue the story. Her trial was delayed by a string of suspections, including one linked to medical treatment Kramleva was thought to have been undergoing in her homeland when a previous court date was set. A public prosecution indictment submitted ahead of a scheduled last trial and before the plea bargain deal accused her of maliciously making up the rape after consensual sex with Hernandez out of revenge for the footballer snubbing her attempt to get him to go home with her after they made out in the back of the Porsche. In a newspaper interview after investigators dismissed rape claims early on in their probe, Kramleva insisted, "I have proof of the attack which are on my backside and my knees. I would love it if Theo apologized. It's the least I deserve." Her mom, Mela, went on Spanish TV after news of her January 13th 2020 detention broke to claim, "My daughter is not an arrest. She went to pick up a court notification. With time, the truth is going to come out." Kramleva admitted to acting maliciously in accusing Hernandez of raping her as part of the plea bargain deal she struck to let the threat of a 2-year prison sentence hanging over her head if she had decided to plead innocent and go to trial. Sentencing judge Sanchez Esquinas ruled following the TV model's admission of guilt, referring to her by her first name and initials in her written. It has been proven that in the early hours of June 4, 2017, the accused, Luisa TK, was in the Oliveira nightclub in Mapela, where she had arranged to meet up with Theo, who was in the VIP area with a group of friends. About 4 a.m., both left the venue with the intention of having sex. They went to the car park, and in Theo's friend's car, they had full consensual sex before returning to the nightclub. The accused subsequently tried but failed to get Theo to spend the night alone with her at home, getting into a fight with other women who formed part of Theo's group before she returned home alone without him. At about 8 a.m. in revenge and taking advantage of Theo's fame, she called police, telling them that she had been the victim of rape and informed them about her intention of making a formal complaint before being taken by the officers to the hospital for medical, examination. So this is the issue. If Theo had been found guilty, he was going straight to prison. If Theo Hernandez had been found guilty, he was going to prison. Like this is not even under consideration. He was going to prison. Now she has been given a 6-month jail suspension to at least 2 weeks in prison to serve as a deterrent to any idiot who wake up one day to go and forcefully accuse somebody of raping them. But Charlie, it's a woman's world. It's a woman's world. It's a woman's world. Theo Hernandez, Charlie, this is Lottie TV Studios. Subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notification. For now, we out.